Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show. Haven't seen my nigga recline back. Real niggas making a speech, so acknowledge.
Welcome to the smallest podcast. You know who it is, man. SOE Cash Cow, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host, the Queen, Miss Marie. Miss Marie. Hey, how's you?
What's going on with you? How you doing?
Like your hat, like that hat. That's one of them exclusive pieces.
I'm throwing a little something together. Somebody
Hooks and
scrounged
hangers,
up. You said what?
Hooks and hangers, right?
Hooks and hangers 25.
Hooks and hangers 25.
Yeah, see, that's the page. But yeah, you know, to be ripping stuff up already at an arsenal, so that's what I'm gonna do.
I see you did some pants.
Yeah, I just finished
I
those.
thought you was gonna rock them in here today, but them was
I was
comfy
thinking
pants.
about it,
Right?
but yeah, I was like,
Those is like for the house, right?
I mean, you can do what you like. I mean, you know what? Again, they were just, I don't know, I was thinking about it, but I was like,
What you would wear some leggings up under those though?
You would have to, especially, that's how I think, like, it's cold outside too. Maybe a little bit later when the weather starts to get a little warmer. A little bit, that in between for that spring double Dutch piece that we do. Maybe then, but yeah, with those pants and everything. I said, I definitely would not make those for anybody else.
Well, I see people wanted some.
Yeah, they can talk that up. I think I saw my cousin. I love you, good with that.
Nope, not good. I think I see your cousin too. Like, cuz, I see you, cuz.
No, ma'am, I am not doing that again. Because like those big projects, they can't appreciate it in the way that you need. So I got to just go and keep it to myself and just enjoy it for what it is. So yeah.
That and I mean, hey.
Unless you got the deposit up front.
I'm about to say, listen,
And
you charge for that's whatever you value with that.
Man,
they're not willing to pay
the
that.
price is the price. The price is the
That's
fucking
it.
price.
That's it.
So it's like, that's my thing. It's like if people will understand that piece, if we're trying to say just because we're friends or just because I know you, it has no value, bitch, the value is what I put into it. My time was valuable. The material that I bought was valuable. So please don't price for me. Because I don't work for Walmart. I'm not somewhere in China in the warehouse with the little children at 3 years old. You in the sweatshop? No, that's not me. So please don't do that. So yeah.
I just seen somebody like post something about that too, about black businesses supporting other black businesses and stuff. So it is something that we gotta do more of.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? But you gotta pay the price. You can't come talking about, oh, let me get a deal, or oh, why is it so high? Because you don't go to Gucci and Louis saying that.
You do not at all. You don't question none of that shit. And they shit go through a machine first.
Right.
I'm doing this shit out of my
Right. You know who's doing that.
I got arthritis on these hands. Do you understand? I got arthritis.
When you say they shit going through a machine, they charging you.
Man,
It's only costing them $6 to make.
To make.
And they charge you $1,000 for that bitch.
Shit, I had to sit there and slave over. Like it'd be so crazy because it's a hat I made that's almost similar to the pants that I have. It's a bucket hat that 2 Chainz wore. But that hat was listed. I think it was I can't think of the brand right now. I can't get lost me, but the hat was like almost $1,000. So I post the hat, and I'm only selling this bitch for $50. That's it. And I was getting sales and things like that, but again, it was more, I got smarter, and I'm like, well, instead of wasting my time, I'll use the crochet community and just sell the pattern. They buy the pattern, I'm good. I ain't making as much for sale, but it's more sales because people do want to know how to make it. So it's just like, it balances out after a while.
I know what shirt you're talking about.
It's a bucket hat.
John got one? I got a bucket hat that looks like this nigga. You ain't never nigga him one?
I have never, no.
I'm trying to think. You got one that I think.
I can't think of what the heck that freaking hat is. Who the brand, the
It's not too
name?
rich, is it?
Hey, I don't know. Like, I don't want to say like.
No, we'll have to look. We'll find it.
I'll find it, but yeah.
So it's a bucket hat.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm like, so y'all go ahead and real quick get that shit. but then want me to get you to have everything else for like about $20 and turn that shit around in 24 hours. And you want these crazy ass colors. Like I got that shit. What color you want? Can you check my inventory real quick? You said you want a hot pink, purple, and what? Why the fuck would I make this color? Unless somebody asks me.
Unless there's a deposit made
Man,
already.
so yeah,
Unless
no.
it's paid for up front.
It would have to
I mean,
be.
honestly, when it comes to clothing, it does have, because I mean, when you buy clothes at the store,
And then for crochet or knitting, it's to fit the person. So it's like people got some crazy ass measurements, so you got to think about that too, which is more time, more material.
Right.
It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into those projects. So be kind. Please
No,
rewind.
So you pay.
You know.
Listen, it's a lot, so it's value. The value is high. So just know when you see the price.
Be disrespectful.
Like, don't get upset.
Send me a screenshot of
Because you already know.
At Walmart. I'm like, well, guess what?
Go to Walmart.
Please go to Walmart. They need that $10 because I do not need to waste my time
For your $10.
for this $10. I will not. It will not happen. They
Not
have
at all.
that sale.
So let's get into it. So first off, let's say condolences to this young lady's family. I don't know what her name is.
Yeah.
But I know she was a white lady. So she was a white
Shockingly.
lady. Because we
Shockingly.
will say that the whites have been they've been getting upset. They've been getting mad. They've been showing their anger.
What was the
rage
initial reason for them even beginning their interaction is my question.
Well, that's what happened. What happened was supposedly ICE was ICE has been in Minnesota crazy lately. So I guess she's parked somewhere or pulls up in parks and starts talking crazy to the ICE agents and some hey, get out of here.
Okay.
Get the hell out of here. Y'all need to be here. Y'all just upset and expressing herself.
Like they always do.
Which is what we call freedom, what we used to call freedom
What the
of
whites
speech.
call freedom of speech, because of course black people don't have it, but yeah, the whites call it freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. So, she's exercising her freedom of speech in her car. That's part. So, I guess one of the ICE agents, didn't like what she was saying, approached the car, and from what I understand, what people are saying is that somebody, like the cop jumped in. The cop got in front of the car pretty much to say, don't move or stop. And of course, she kept going, and they shot her, and she died.
I saw a car on the side. I didn't see no car in the front. No person in the front.
I didn't see a person in front either, but that's what they said or they said.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a person.
Of course, they talk about turning that story upside
I
and around.
think it was a lie.
They gonna always make
Well, they definitely tried to turn it upside
themselves.
down, and then when the footage came out,
No denying what the hell happened.
there's no denying what
Like
happened.
if you were looking dead at it, maybe I missed the angle because I know it was. Somebody pointed out for one of the articles I saw that said, how could there be a point blank shot in the front going forward? But how do you really know the direction of a bullet? I don't know.
Well, yeah, you know the direction from the way it's shot.
But he like with the way that the bullet is going through the front window, lets you know somebody's in the front of that car. And I'm just like, but I guess I have enough fucking shows to let you know otherwise that you definitely could tell the direction of a bullet. But I'm like, I don't know. But if that's the case, then it does raise a valid point. I just assumed that the motherfucker who was shooting from the side got her ass from the back.
I thought she got shot from the side too.
Yeah,
that's
what I assumed.
When they started saying, that's what I'm saying.
window.
That's what they said. That the guy got in the front pretty much to tell her to stop or to make her stop, and that's the person who supposed to be shot at. So yeah, that's one of the scenes I've seen. But it's been different scenes and different stuff going on as well. Different things people saying about what's going on. Different videos out. One video looked this way, one video looked that way.
And the fact that we get AI now just makes it 1,000 times worse because again, the more they come up with these apps and things like that, they keep perfecting the likeness of stuff. Like, did you see it's a guy now who makes videos specifically of he go to random places, see people, get a picture of them, and just kind of create anything. He's like, you just on the camera? He's like, I'll just sit on the like the guy kisses.
No, I ain't see that.
He's like,
You gotta see that too. That's
he's like, that's me? No, that's me, but I ain't kissing no man. What? Wait, this was him? It's like he be really freaking folks out with that shit. Oh my lord, this shit is hilarious. But yeah, AI itself is a problem. So I don't know. I don't trust shit from the government at this point, so it don't even really matter. It really does not.
And I can't watch it right now because every time I try to watch it, the video turns on. I want to see it again just so we can talk about it a little bit more. Yeah. But the thing about it is that, and you know, once again, regardless of, our thing is at this point in time, you know, where is like the humanity? Where is like where's the ideology of not wanting to shoot? Like, why aren't you guys hiring people who don't want to shoot their guns? Like, you should be hiring people who the last option in the book. And these are ICE agents, so these motherfuckers just got trained. Right. These motherfuckers just got trained.
And they probably, what is their process? Like, it's probably what, a week or something online? Did you do your online multiple choice?
Damn.
Okay, that's enough. You passed with a 52? All right.
All right, you got a gun?
Pick a lump sum.
Come on.
Let's keep it going.
Look, say you got a gun, bring your own gun.
Man, whoever we tell you to kill, just kill him. That's it. So,
no, the thing about it is that it's two things that happened here. It was white privilege at one point in time. She wasn't white. She wasn't white.
So she thought she was entitled to her opinion.
So she was, no, she thought she was entitled to drive away. See, the thing about it is that they're saying that the police are going to get off with it because they're going to say, you know, first off, she shouldn't go away. She shouldn't stop it. You know, so when you drive away after we tell you to stop, and then, yeah, and then that's why they shot her. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, people are like, he's going to get off, which hopefully he don't get off.
He gonna get off. Like,
there's no reason for him to shoot him, but yeah, more than likely he get off because ICE at this point in time, ICE agents at this point in time seem like they may be untouchable. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing happens to none of them. Ain't no charges being pressed, no nothing.
So, you know, but it's definitely sad to see that this is what our country is coming to.
It's sad. It is so sad. And the fact that, and I wonder, it just made me think of the other shit that done came and trickled down. The flights, the Caribbean flights. People were stuck after they had kidnapped the president.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Oh my God! Like it's the day after they kidnapped the president
from
Venezuela, they shut down the whole airport. There was nothing coming in, nothing coming out. Period. Like, they just started doing, so niggas was fucked up. They decided, like, we don't know how long, they're not telling us nothing. You're not giving us no vouchers, nothing. He's like, so Americans are here and can't even get home. You're like, that's wild. Like, so this is just a piece of what's to come. So it's just like, I just don't understand.
Have they gotten home? Have they gotten home yet?
That, I haven't seen any updated videos.
Because the thing about it is that they could be holding as prisoners of war.
Man, you never know what can happen.
I didn't know.
You never fucking know. And then it's like, on behalf of the president that you didn't even vote for, I'm sure. Like, so it's just like, it just blows me away of just to think about what can happen. So I like this.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Man, every time you go online, there's somebody with a new fucking piece of information.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Nuts.
Like, literally. Like every day I wake up, shit seems to be more crazy around.
Man.
Like, in my...
How do we amplify? Turn this shit up.
Look, in my circle itself, shit is normal. But it's different in my circle. Because people have left.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just weird right now for everybody and everything. So I even heard I'm trying to think of who it was who I had seen somebody post about it or say something about it, but they were just like, yeah, man, this is a weird fucking time right now. Like,
man, nothing like you've ever been a part of. And like, I don't even believe that the youth really understand the severity of what's going on right now. Because my son, he had brought up to me the other day, like, do you know I just watched the videos from about 9/11? He's like, man, that shit freaked me the fuck out. I'm like, yeah, imagine being here in real life on that day. I'm like, and you don't know what the fuck going on, what to do, and And nigga, I just know my baby was 6 months years old, and I was gonna get my ass to him by hella fucking hot water. That's all I knew.
Because he was in school?
I had just started my first day of this training program, and he was still with my grandmother. Like, it was the first day for everything, so you know already, leaving the baby was and me over here. So imagine that shit. We just sitting there like, somebody rushing to the room like, oh my God, they just spit the towels. I remember the little white lady ran in and interrupted the class and everything. We like, what are you talking about? And they had these TVs outside in the hallway. So we went out there looking at the TVs, and we see that one when they first hit the first tower. And then while we watching it, we see the second one go through live. We like, what the fuck? So we just like freaking out. Like, I'm just stunned. I'm not hysterical or nothing like that. I don't know what the fuck to do. I just know my baby is at the house. I gotta get there. We was downtown, like right there by the Playhouse. I remember that. It was like United Way, some type of training program from there. So downtown, look, that's like what, maybe 20 something. I don't know, 13 maybe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, by Cleveland State, so that was like 13th and maybe Euclid. I walked by foot, goddammit, all the way up to 85th and Superior to get my child. And less than fucking, I think I get in that motherfucking house within like less than an hour. Cause the buses was full as fuck. Everybody was on that bitch, and it wasn't even no point in stopping because the buses was so full. So I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't about to be sitting here waiting for no fucking bus. My baby is out. I walked my ass.
Right.
I said, fuck it. Every time the one came, I look at that bitch be like, nah, yeah, y'all still on lockdown. I'm good. I'm fine. I think you had to be like literally at the first bus stop, you know, just got known. But that shit was crazy. Oh, that shit was crazy. But yeah, just imagine to have, because you know one of the planes supposed to come to here anyway on 9/11. So it's like, imagine if some shit, real world war shit starts happening here on American soil. We wouldn't know what the fuck to do. We would have absolutely no idea what to do.
You know what you would do? Unless they sound them alarms and tell you to stay at home, your ass gonna keep on getting up and going to work like
I can't see nigga. Well, I guess if it doesn't affect where you are.
I'm telling you, unless you out there shooting, unless they come invade, which they won't invade because we got too many guns.
I don't know. You never know. But because it's like he over there poking the bear. He wants a war.
They won't invade. They won't invade. There won't be a war. If there's a war, it'll be over there. It won't be over there. And now, you know, is it possible for some 9/11 shit to happen or something like that? Possibly.
Yeah.
That's always a possibility.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, as for the shit he doing,
right? No.
Nobody's gonna do that to us. Well, another reason nobody's gonna do that to us is because, you know, first off, the shit that he's hitting, it's not like this nigga's hitting schools and shit like that. This nigga, he hit like, you know, some like a bunker, like army bunkers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When he went and got old boy from Venezuela. Okay. Now they saying it's a lot to that shit too. A lot of conspiracy shit.
I truly don't believe that. I feel like they rescued him.
Man, listen.
I truly believe that that's what happened because I don't know.
There's a lot of conspiracy stuff with that as well.
He was immigrant all the time. They got to get the fuck up out of here. But let me bring this one over here.
Well, let's talk to him. But once again, like I say, oil is what it's for. Period. We know that. It's for the oil. So they're going to go in there and, like I say, they don't want, they're saying they're not going to do a regime change, but it's definitely about to be a regime change. It's definitely going to be. But once again, it's not about them. It's about the person in charge here that's doing these things because he's trying to take attention away from those Epstein files. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he's in that boy and you know, them PDF files. You know what I'm saying? He is one of those.
But the thing
is, and his constituents, in my opinion, he's doing this to keep them riled up because this is the type of shit that makes, you know, white people, you know, excited and happy.
It takes a snap of a
destruction and bombs and explosions and shit. This shit makes you know, makes them happy and shit. They like seeing this shit. But hopefully, these motherfuckers are seeing through the bullshit, which is starting to seem like they are with the young lady being shot. Because if they wasn't, if she wasn't, she wouldn't be out. She wouldn't have been out there talking shit, telling ICE to get the fuck out of here, things of that nature.
Do you know who I am? I am a white woman. You don't talk to me that way. You get out of our city.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
That's it.
Can't do it.
We appreciate you.
Can't do that with ICE. They don't care.
The black and brown. We do appreciate her sacrifice, but yeah, that was fucked up.
That's horrible.
They did not have to do that, and the fact that this is the first time that somebody has shot at or
no, I think they shot.
So like, why are we acting like this is something that's different?
Well, let me take that back.
Because I feel like, again,
I'll have to look it up.
If
you want to look it up, you can look it up.
Okay.
But I want to say maybe not in this, you know what I'm saying, like this to the point where it's like she really wasn't doing anything for real. Mm-hmm. Like they probably shot people, you know, running or fighting back. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, if they shot some motherfucking body, there was a reason for them to be like, oh, I shot him. And I'm not going to jail for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless they're black. But if they're black, then they know that if they shoot them, they're not going to jail.
It's a wrap.
So.
It's a wrap, buddy.
Yeah, so they already know that. So, but no, they've been more so fucking with Mexicans, you know, Puerto Ricans. You know what I mean? They really been immigrants. But also accent. Now, I think they're starting to fuck with the Somalis, the Nigerians. So that means now they're going after our complexion now.
That's crazy.
So that means, you know,
it's on the way. Again, if you got that accident, boy, you better learn how to act. Like Idris Elba, because I swear to God, when I found out that he was the
He's British from Britain.
Right. I'm like, this thing got the Gigi. You remember that program they had back in the day? With the tapes and then like you learn the language and it was free. Like, Gigi.
I think that was Harriet.
I don't remember what it was, but I remember that as a kid. That's that word I used to say it all the time. I used to be so excited.
I was gonna call it, look, you know, I was gonna call it Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman what?
The Harriet Tubman French series, I guess. I don't know why I would call it Harriet Tubman.
Oh, I don't know, but it was a little taste.
Something
talking
talking
do Spanish or French, and it was the best. And it was so they had a smile. So what else were we gonna talk about? My goodness. But yeah, I think we were gonna talk about.
We had Cardi.
Oh yeah.
But it was something else too. I'm trying to remember what we talked about.
Cardi because maybe we rolled into it. I can't remember.
Well,
whatever that was.
The only thing with so the Cardi stuff I did is shout out to Ugly Money. Ugly Money, he was Ugly Money Niche. That was the guy who was doing the rant.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And what he was basically saying was, you know, you had Offset, you was married, you got kids by this man, you know, y'all together. So, okay, he stepped out on you a couple times or however many times, I don't know. But he stepped out on you, you know, now you want a divorce. Alright, cool. So now you run to this next man who pretty much ain't married you, you know what I'm saying, or nothing, but you done already had a kid with the nigga. He got multiple bitches, you know he got multiple bitches, and yet you there taking up for him and everything else. So it was kind of like, but I guess you know the bottom, you know why wouldn't you why not just stay with the man that you were already with?
Apparently it was that bad. I don't know. And that's my thing. It's like I don't understand where all the effort. Cause again, we just gonna deal with the same shit with another nigga. Then what was the point? So yeah, we could have just stayed with Offset unless something happened that was so fucking terrible. But he was like I was about to say embarrassing her, but I mean shit. The same time you was pregnant, like 5 other bitches was pregnant with you. Sheesh.
Offset never did that to you. Shit.
That's a lot.
I ain't never heard about Offset having a bunch of bitches pregnant.
Man.
Now he might have knocked some hoes off. Yeah. But did he have a bunch of chicks pregnant on you? No.
Man.
So, but I'm, once again, I'm not trying to, go down on it. We all make our choices and whatever. Right, she left the man. But when you start to, when you see stuff like that as a man, you do look at shit and be like, come on, baby, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? What you doing? So you don't, you want niggas, like you want to fuck with hood niggas that, fuck with other bitches. Like you don't want a real man, you know what I'm saying, who's gonna be stand up and make you, and treat you right, but also make you probably do better about yourself. And see, that's the thing about it. You probably can't tell her nothing because she got money. But unless you got more money, or at least an equal amount of money. Well, I don't know.
Who is Selena Powell?
Alright, so Selena Powell is like from what I've seen, because I don't really follow her, but she's like an industry escort kind of, I guess. She's one of those industry chicks that be with all the rappers and shit like that.
So, off the top of your head, how many would you say that you know or you can name that she done fuck with?
Me, myself, I want to say I think her claim to fame was Academics, DJ Academics. Like, really? He was one of the first ones.
Oh, wow.
He was one of, he was the first one.
Wow.
I think he was the first one that,
she said, I'm about to get through this door some kind of way.
And then it might have been, then after that, I think she started messing with the rappers. I want to say she was, at one point in time, she was with the gang, or she took pictures with the gang and had the gang in the bed and shit like that.
Yeah, because she did the same shit with Offset. That's all that was.
Right. She did the same thing with Offset, had him and she take pictures. And that's what she does. She take pictures with niggas in the bed. That she,
That's a trophy wall.
And, right, and it's not even, I don't even think for her it's like exposing. For her it's like,
because she always fucking with somebody's band or some shit like that.
Well, Offset and Cardi ain't together. When that picture was recently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're not together. And that's what I'm saying. I don't want to say that she take pictures with niggas when, like, I don't know if she's that messy.
Gotcha.
To be like, oh, they in a relationship, I'm gonna take a picture and put it out there. I think she's more of, if this nigga, this could be a nigga that just got fresh out of a relationship or some shit like that. And now he laid up with me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Make a bitch think like, oh, he been fucking with you. Or y'all been talking type shit. You know what I'm saying?
She ready for the party.
So yeah. I want to say she might even was kicking with Kevin Gates at one point in time. I think she get around for sure.
See, but then another thing, what's the shit that was coming out about Stephon Diggs? On top of all of this, in regards to him.
Oh, yeah, the case, you talking about the case he had, or?
Trying to get dude to come in his house and spend a night or some shit like that.
I heard something about that, but I didn't believe that.
But this was the dude telling the story, so I was wondering, and this was the dude who one of his teammates, I want to say. And like, how can he really lie about something like that? I feel like that's what I don't know, because I don't know football. So it's like,
I would have to see what you're talking about, but
if I can find
he
put his whole story.
Was it on Tasha K? I think it was on Tasha K. I want to say it was on Tasha K. Tasha be on top of shit. I think he was on Tasha K, or he was on something. And I came across it, but I really didn't get into it because, to me, he didn't sound believable. Like, to me. And I'm not saying he's not telling the truth, I'm just saying to me, personally.
Yeah.
When I was listening to him, I'm like, nigga, you sound like you might be making this shit up. Like, you might have been rehearsing this shit at the house, trying to get it back. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is right now. You call up some of these motherfuckers, I'm quite sure you call up and, shout out to Tasha K, but no disrespect, but like, you call up Tasha K and you say you got some shit on somebody.
Ready.
Right, she gonna be like, all right, nigga, well, what you got?
Tomorrow?
Right, like, what you got? And
How much you want?
Right.
Let me write you a check. Cash that in 2 days.
So people be out there doing that shit, man, and shit be straight lies, and it's just kind of like, even with my situation, man, chick put some shit out there, all this shit is lies, so you just gotta ignore the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you give it energy, in my opinion, that's giving the person that put the lie out there in the first place. So you just gotta keep it moving and act like,
I mean, that's why I gotta be like, how the hell did I even bother myself? time in this motherfucker. A motherfucker who would air anything out after you're done with somebody. Like, I don't know. That just, to me, that's just so tacky. Like, you don't spend time with somebody and trusted them enough to tell them things or do stuff or have an experience with them, and then your first thought is to try to either blow up some shit or lie and tell stories once you're done with them, once they piss you off in some kind of way. I just think it's just so tacky.
Yeah, it's very upsetting, but hey,
Very, very tacky.
and it takes a lot of energy from the other person, not from me, but from them. But anyways, so going back to Cardi and stuff on it. So yeah, I was saying earlier, like that just goes back to when, you know, our grandparents, you know, they, you know, had their, you know, sometimes our granddads would have one family on one side of town, another family on the other side of the town. You know what I'm saying? But grandma would never know, and grandma didn't care. You know what? I even seen a post the other day on Instagram of an old lady, and it looked like it was real. Okay,
right, you don't know for sure.
I don't know. Might have been there, but it looked like it was real.
Goddammit.
But it was a older lady, and she was just saying, and it was like sounded like her granddaughter, or somebody asked her like, well, grandma, what if granddad was cheating with another woman? And she was like, well, how would I know? Well, what if you knew if he, and she was just like, if you go looking for something, then you gonna find what you're looking for,
man.
type shit. Like, she was hitting her with game, like, what you mean? Like, why would I even know about that?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? He went, you know what I'm saying? He ain't bringing that shit to me. As long as he ain't bringing it to me and ain't disrespecting me,
Man.
I don't care about it. And that's really what a lot of people don't live by that.
But we got too much access. That's the problem.
Yeah,
so it's like, if you gonna give me access to see how a person moves and track your shit, I will track your shit. I'm about to see what you do all day and just judge you for that. What is this? Why are you doing it? Who are you doing it? Why do you keep blinking over here? What is double time?
Well, yeah, because niggas had landlines back then. You can't hit a nigga on the hip. You can't hit a nigga on the page. No cell phone, none of that shit.
You can't really play on nobody's phone like that.
Man, if a nigga left the house, he was
Man,
gone.
on the house phone, at the house with the family.
Look,
Man,
if
ain't
a nigga left the house, he was gone, yo.
Blowing up your phone at the house phone blowing
Never.
up.
Never, ever.
I'm gonna go on the phone and cuss your ass the fuck out. You need to fuck out.
Cuss the fuck out, okay?
The fuck is wrong with you, bitch?
And be real about every word she say.
Man.
If she see you, she gonna fuck you up.
That's crazy.
Like literally, like my mom, my mom was no joke. Like she wasn't on that shit. And then like you say, ain't nobody playing no phones back then.
Not like that. You would probably call and hang up, but you ain't about to be sitting over there just blowing a nigga phone up.
What do we have? Star 67 or Star 67?
When those features came in, you remember the day when they came in? Those was some bomb ass features, boy. That was like magic. Man, Star 67, Star 69. It was
Star
just
69.
It was everything was so beautiful.
I didn't know if it was really Star 69. I didn't remember if it was actually Star 69. I didn't want to say it like it was some sexual shit. Like Star 69. Like what was Star 69?
Well, Star 67 was the phone number trace, right?
Right. I think Star 69.
And then Star 69 was just the call back.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Star 69 was the call back. Yep.
Yeah.
So motherfucker call and hang up, nigga be all right.
What the fuck, bitch? Let me start stand this motherfucker. Hello? Who the fuck is this? Keep calling it. Slap shit out your punk ass.
Your punk ass.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, so what was World War III we had? We know what it was?
God dang it. If I tried to hold it, it's gone, Lord. It is gone. I have no idea what it was.
And for some reason I don't know, man, but this mic cord has probably been hanging down.
Oh, I saw it before it started, but I'm like, well, it's gonna start now, so I'm like, look. I definitely saw. I looked up. I'm like, oh shit, this boy just sitting here.
Yeah.
This is our mic drop here.
This is mic drop. We
Mic
ain't
check,
like we got a
shit.
mic drop going on, but we don't. But it's hanging. It's been hanging out the whole episode.
Hanging out, ropey.
The whole episode.
Mikey.
But it's cool. Bro, we had something else. But what else did we have? Oh no, that wasn't it. It had something to do with I think it has something to do with women, with men and women. with us being
What you do for New Year's? No, like for New Year's Day. You ain't do nothing?
oh, what was my favorite?
Lord, ain't nobody picking my favorite.
Oh yeah, my people are open, man.
Man,
We got traditions.
goodness.
We still got traditions.
Oh, my family said fuck tradition a long time ago. That shit was pissing me off. I'm like, really, y'all used to always, you could count on that shit like clockwork. All I knew was when I called it.
Somebody got to start them traditions back up. Well, y'all got to put together.
Oh, something. Something gonna have to be under that teamwork, make the dream work. Maybe I can start doing that.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Maybe that could be it. That's something to do.
Right, everybody bring it in.
Yep, yeah.
You know, keep the tradition going. You know, my family, we do birthdays, we do holidays.
No birthdays. The only holiday for real, Thanksgiving possibly, and that's if I make the effort to even make it happen. And then maybe 4th of July. Big maybe.
Oh, 4th of July, we lit as a family.
Man.
We definitely lit as a family on the 4th. Somebody cooking, big barbecue, big bottles. You know what I'm saying? Somebody doing a bit on the 4th for sure. Probably my uncle At. Then for Thanksgiving, that's my auntie Leisha.
Okay.
She do that. Then for New Year's, that's my cause Christmas we all do our own thing.
Okay.
So Christmas we all do our own thing. New Year's is my auntie Belle.
Okay.
Then Easter, we probably all do our own thing for Easter. You know what I'm saying? And then we do birthdays. Like I got my cousin got a birthday coming up next weekend, so we have a little shindig at some spot. So
My family don't have parties about nothing. We just be in the house.
No, man, you know, it is. I did see something today. We could speak on this right quick before we go. But I did see something today, and it was like, why can't, families come together and, put in on something, some type of business to build generational wealth together?
Because the pride and ego get in the way.
Pride.
Again, it's always about somebody being who's going to be in the boss. And then all your past issues with this person start slowly but surely filter out because you never wanted to have conversations. Unless you have come from a family who doesn't stray away from that. But again, I feel like people for the most part like to avoid just having those tough conversations with their family members. And those tough conversations force years of repressed bullshit. And so it's like you get in these situations where not all of y'all have to move together. And something triggers you in some kind of capacity, and all of a sudden you need to do this, and I want to walk away. Everybody had their own little dynamics, so it's like I don't know. Everybody, like I said, somebody with a power struggle, somebody who just want to create some type of trouble, some kind of way. You just always find a problem. That's what I'm like, I don't know. I would love to, but nah.
So I think that's I agree with you. There's definitely always something or somebody in there that's trying to fuck.
That's just what they want to do. Like that's what they part.
You try to keep them from doing that.
Man.
They usually still do that.
Yeah.
But I think it also comes from passed down trauma.
Yeah.
Just coming from
Definitely.
Things
It's
that
all shit.
previously happened to people in their previous existence and their parents' previous existence.
Hey, mother. It definitely is. I agree.
So, and it's just, that's why, and shout out to Dr. Umar, even though I don't know what's going on with the school and stuff. But one thing that was, but that's what I'm saying, that was the whole reason that I was behind it and I was all for it because, when I heard him speak about, having a school for black boys and how you have to start teaching black boys how to work together at a younger age so that when they get older, they don't have all this jealousy and all this hate towards each other. They at work. That was one of my main reasons of supporting him and being like, yo, yes, that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? And we do have to start teaching our kids to to do that. You know what I'm saying? To work with each other. But it's hard because I'm telling you, the world is what programs these kids.
Yeah.
Like, for example, you know, I'm working, you know, with this program with these kids, and I would say got about 30 kids that we work with, and when I'm there, you know, everything's cool. Kids are great, you know what I'm saying? They're 7th and 8th graders, right? But one thing that I've noticed though is that all the light-skinned kids should have taken it together.
Wow.
Already. Like, there's already
episodes.
right, there's already kind of like
wow.
you know what I'm saying?
That's bad.
Right, that you know, I'm prettier, I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm this, I'm that. As well as, you know, these young ladies over here are the ones who are not light skinned. They're not dark skinned. You know, like the complexion, they're just not as light.
Yeah.
They're all in their own group. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, and you don't know if this starts at home or not. But even if it not starts at home, I can tell you at one point in time in my life, I remember seeing nothing but light-skinned women on TV.
Oh yeah.
And that's all I. Man, listen, if you want the baddest man, you gotta get you a light-skinned
good
chick.
curly hair.
Yeah, Gina. What's her name? It was another
little
light-skinned.
Eddie Murphy chick from Coming to America. Her.
Yeah.
What's her name? Sunshine.
Not her name, but yeah, it's a lot. It's been a lot of, you know. So me, you know, I felt, you know, and you know, when I went out dating, and you know, I'm like, oh, I want me a light-skinned woman, things that nature, you know. And so, you know, saying that just to say that they program us to be certain ways, and unless we
find our own beauty.
unless we believe in ourselves to be beautiful, as well as unless we break that, because the only way that gets broken is by the fair complected young ladies being cordial to these young ladies, and these young ladies being cordial to these young ladies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And in order for that to happen, they both have to have love and self-confidence in themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that they can talk to each other with love and self-confidence. You know what I mean? So. But yeah, I was just looking at that like, you know, because like I said, we got to work together, man, and things like that is what stops us from working together. Because that's the same thing that happened in the family.
But that's
your light-skinned auntie, your light-skinned uncle, your light-skinned cousin, you know what I mean? Your dark-skinned, you know what I mean? Like that type of shit. And it's just things that I feel like.
I made me think about the dude that you was talking about. He had a story. Remember the dude when I was talking about the round table that Kurt Franklin had? The dude had a little sailor bow tie. He was talking, you like, you're getting tired of him. But I was telling you, he had like a deeper pain. He was talking about, I believe this is him, but he was talking about how he had a grandmother he would go down there for the summertime. She would make him sit outside with the dog. He wasn't even allowed in the house because he was so black. Like, so that was his kind of upbringing. He was like, you know, I was disowned from the beginning because I was black. He was like, so he's like, I got this whole family of black people. He's like, but since I wasn't white as them, they got me out here sitting and eating with the dogs.
Wow.
Like, that was crazy as hell. Yeah, but I don't,
that's some dirty South shit right there.
Yeah.
That's some
So
dirty
people
South
do
shit.
hold those little traumas, and that definitely affects it. Man. And they don't bring it up and say nothing about it though. And that's my thing. It's like at some point, when do you let stuff go? Or it's like you people really die with that shit, or die because of it, because you never even wanted to bring it up and have that conversation, or the person who it happened, or I guess with, isn't willing to have that conversation. Like, so you don't ever get a chance to get it off your chest. That shit crazy. But yeah, I definitely see your point though.
Yeah, it's so yeah, we gotta learn how to work together, and it's just things like that we have to overcome.
Definitely.
That's going to be some of the hardest things to overcome unless once again we start working together at a young age.
But I appreciate CSA for that though too, because it was so diverse. School of Arts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we never had that breakup. We had majors, maybe groups of majors.
Right.
But yeah, like for the most part, it was a nice mix of white kids and things in there. But like everybody was cool. So like it didn't matter where you came from, who you was. You know, like if you was in this class with me, I got to know you in some kind of way. So I ain't gonna lie, because maybe when you got a little older in high school, that's when people start changing.
Yeah.
That's probably the
I'm
time.
about to say, I could definitely, I ain't gonna say, I can't name them because I don't remember their names for real, but I remember their pictures. I know a couple of them who felt like they was, you know what I mean, like, black bitch. Why you think you all that? What reason you think you all that is because you like them and everybody.
Yeah.
And once again, these are
As always,
programmed
Queen
into us
underscore
from TV
CLE.
and the world that we're around, as well as you get perks and benefits throughout life that you see other people don't get. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, all that shit. And once again, it is what it is. All you can do is once again accept it and work with it. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing's wrong with being light skinned or whatever. The fact of the matter is, we all gotta work together. So whether you light skinned, dark skinned, whatever, I'm gonna fuck, let's work. Let's get together, let's get this money together. Because, right,
Yeah, he got his own show, so I can't wait to see what his response
that's
is.
what they're scared of. You know, because I was even thinking about,
I feel like it should have been yesterday, but he came in after the video today saying that he's like, yeah, I'm about to respond to this, but don't worry. So I'm thinking it's gonna be tonight. I don't know. He dropped the shit. Man, so I definitely want to know why the nigga just came in like, yeah, what was said? Fucking John Daniel. Come on! Why the nigga literally came in saying that and did? Late as fuck and just did back down. I was like, oh hell no, this nigga crazy. So yeah, I really want to watch that. So I'll be watching. We're gonna get home to that. I'm gonna definitely be writing safe since I don't have a phone or anything else, my god.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, geez, I gotta go rap safe back to the hizzy.
Mixed babies is black. You know what I'm saying? You got 2%. Yeah, you got 2% black in you, then you black. You know what I'm saying? So, if you out here, you know, knocking up these white girls, then you having black babies. You know what I'm saying? Making more black babies, and that's one of the reasons why black people aren't fucking.
See, and I don't think that it would be the opposite.
They're not fucking each other, man.
Mixed race babies.
That's why they do.
That's it. They just have mixed babies.
Listen, yeah, mixed babies. Mixed babies are black babies.
Yeah.
If it's mixed, it's black.
Period. That is hilarious.
And that's why these white people, and some of them, not all of them, but that's where the fucking incest and shit comes from. That's where, man, it was a movie. I'll never forget this movie. It's Adam Sandler movie. When I remember it, I'll let you know. In the end, it was Adam Sandler caught, I believe, like his in-laws, his brother-in-law and his sister-in-law having sex with each other. So they're brother and sister. But he's like an in-law type shit. I forgot what movie it was.
I feel like I know exactly which one you're talking about, but I can't.
It's like brother. It has something. I think it has something to do with his son too. He had like a son or something. Anyways, in the end, that's what it was. In the end, it was some incest shit.
That was crazy.
And that, in my opinion, when I seen that, the first thing come to mind is something that somebody else I heard somebody say is that in every movie there's some truth in every movie. Like every movie you see has some truth in it. Mm-hmm. And you never know what the truth is.
But there's that part just because it's the wild part.
Man, that's the truth.
Everything
else in the movie, not really true. Man. That right there seemed to be.
I mean, I definitely think it's a possibility that they wouldn't tap into. That they definitely would. They would do anything.
You keep the bloodline.
Yes, pure. They would do anything. So my thing is, if they want it bad enough, they will do it. And again, the fact that they are out here trying to make new moves for bills and things to get passed for the reduction of child consent, 14 to 12, and the labor laws to 10.
They want to have sex with babies.
Like, that's crazy to me. This is really going on right now.
They want to marry preteens.
Yes, and this is about to be like this is America. Oh Lord!
Don't get me slipping on.
Hey,
It's getting wild in this motherfucker. And I already know. I think already it's even the youngest is already 14, I believe. And I want to say Nebraska or some shit like that.
That's wild to me.
Some off the way shit.
That is wild to me.
14 years old. Yeah. So.
Hey. But again, at the end of the day, you can always go back in history and say, well, when did it change to begin with? Because they allowed it previously. Once a young girl was, I guess it should, able to have a cycle, I guess. I don't even know what the terms was. But shoot, it was just it was a business deal. It was like you treated your kids like they was cattle or some shit. They're gonna groom this girl up to be a wife. Somebody comes over here and give me a cow or some shit and some labor for 2 years.
Goats.
Right, and she can have my daughter.
Give me some cows and some goats.
Look, let me have this heifer here. She can cook. See it? All right, so I got 2 goats, a cow. Let me see. Hey, Willie, what I got there?
What I got back there?
I can throw in 2
chickens.
slaves if you need. 2 slaves. I can let you rent them for about a year and a half.
Year and a half.
Lord Jesus. So yeah, those types of deals was always going on.
For your daughter.
Prior. Exactly.
All that.
For your daughter. That's wild.
Nigga be like, shit, here you go.
And niggas would be like, you should have no say in it. Nothing.
Here you go.
That's a good deal to me. That's what we needed.
Here go my dog.
I wanted some goat and a curry goat tonight.
Right.
Lord, so I'm gonna cut that shit up. I'm ready for some food.
Bring the goats over here.
Man.
Give me that goat, that cow, and that
milk?
chicken.
Oh my Lord. This is weird. So stuff like that was already going on back in the day. My thing is what prompted it to change. And again, those people never died off.
They're still here.
They're still here. So it's like now reproducing, of course, and it's like
passing down the same
what
PDF
do
file
you do?
shit.
Now they got the opportunity to change it back, and that's exactly what they're doing. But my thing is, because the next president that comes into play, are they able to come in and say, whatever the fuck this man did last year is going to be reversed? That's all I know. He's doing so much. I can't even imagine what 4 years even looks like. When you taken a year and done so fucking much. I had to get 2 tablets of paper.
Listen.
Front back, I went to each page. This man and his foolishness. So it's like 4 years of this shit? Come on. Can you just say, yeah, whatever he did, it's all going back. We're going back to what the beginning to 2024. 5, whatever the fucking case may be. But yeah.
That shit ain't going back. Whatever that nigga changed, that shit's changed.
That shit is crazy to me.
Only thing they can do, I think, afterwards is write new legislation to kind of counteract whatever the fuck he did. You know what I mean? But can they stop what he did?
Right.
I don't think so. It's just like with Obamacare. Like Obamacare is still going. You know what I mean? He wanted to stop it, but it's still going. But I think it's expiring soon. And that's why all this other shit is about to happen. So, yeah. So I think it would just put new legislation in place to counteract the bullshit that he's done. Then we gotta have to do a lap around. We gotta do a lap around the world of apology. So we just have to do
a whole apology tour.
An apology tour.
I'm like, y'all just want to come over and spend the night, because at this point, god damn it, we can just do this all at once, or it's gonna be a long. It's probably gonna take me 4 years to get to all you motherfuckers.
And apologize and
I want to be as sincere as possible.
Deals.
My goodness.
Make deals. Because we have to make deals where we probably taking a hit in cuts because all the shit this nigga did.
You gotta fix it
you know
all
what I'm
up.
saying? Gotta fix all this shit back.
That shit's gonna be
But I can't let another idiot like that get in the office.
Exactly. That's the next thing. Quit being fucking stupid.
Because you already hear he said he not running, but you know he's talking about old boys supposed to.
Who, JD?
I ain't even want to say his name.
They done grown up, but he bought and paid for it.
I think he bought and paid for it, but I don't think he can win. I don't think he.
But
At
he
this
still bought
point
and
in
paid
time,
for it, so he
I don't
win.
think he got it.
But if you have the access or the ability to keep rigging elections, it can't happen.
Right,
so
but I think Trump is more powerful than he is. I don't think that people will do the same things that they did for Trump for him. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Right.
But it's the people who done bought and paid for his ass, if they know that that's his man, that's the man, He's bought and paid for. So if we ask you something that's coming from us, it's not coming from him.
Right.
He's just the puppet.
But I think I still think it's different. I don't think J.D. Vance could win. I just don't think he could. I think it would have to be somebody else. Because first off, one of the reasons I feel like a lot of these individuals who voted for Trump, one of the main reasons they voted for Trump is because of him being such a like a TV person, a personality, as well as all of them thinking that he was such a good businessman, which is really not. But J.D. Vance is neither one of those. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't have the people like Trump has the people. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I don't think he will be able to win. I think whoever comes in office next is probably going to either be conservative or Democrat.
Man, look. If you don't let my nigga Bernie in his office,
no, they ain't gonna let Bernie in that bitch.
Just let my nigga Bernie in the office so he can clean this shit up.
Hell no. I would love Bernie in office.
Oh.
But shit, Bernie about 80 fucking years old.
Man, I don't give a goddamn. I don't give a goddamn. Bernie needs to be in
As soon as Bernie get in office, they
probably will wait.
They will flame him.
Oh my God.
Okay, they will start. Listen, see, that's another thing. Media lies about everything. So as soon as Bernie gets in office, they're gonna start calling him incompetent.
You know,
he got
look at him, his hand shaking.
Right, he got this, he got that.
Look at his bald spot. It was yellow yesterday. Now it's pink.
They just want to attack him.
That means he has anemia.
Shut up. So you know, that's what
I
they
just
do.
did it for him to be in the office. I need him to be on the administration. Yeah, Jasmine Crockett, goddamn it. Y'all put her ass up in there.
Jasmine now, I mean, I vote for Jasmine Crockett.
Just cutting out everybody.
Like I said, Democrat, I think, or conservative. I don't think a Republican will get back in office.
Oh yeah, I would hope
these
that people have learned.
Especially after these midterms.
I would hope.
Especially after these midterms, we're gonna really know something.
Yeah, we gonna definitely see. We'll see. I would be so fucking surprised if we niggas still got some kind of power and authority within the people. No, we have no hope for y'all. Never did. So we just had to what we need to do is figure that shit out, I guess.
Figure it out.
At the expense of all of us. So I guess what is it?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. We just gotta get through it. That's it. This is where we at right now. What we gonna do? What you gonna do?
Well, where can they find you at?
Per use. Queen Marie. Underscore. Yeah. And the 444. Could you please?
And make sure you guys follow me at the Party Taste Media. You follow me at Black Diamond Society, Black Father District of Cleveland, and Mr. Social and everything. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. You know, if you got any comments, anything you got to say to Tasha and me, if you got anything you want us to talk about, you know, we can discuss it as well. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate the love. This is our first episode of the year.
2026.
2026. We're going to be hitting y'all all year. So stay tuned. We have some new things that we're going to be putting in play as well. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in. And we out.
We out.
Peace.